Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Trade Ideas Live Trading Room recap for Wednesday, March the 11th. My name is Barry Anderson, moderator of your trading room. Any questions you may have for me, you can use that email address you see there. This is a link. Just one second, please. Just checking on a stock here. Just give me a second. Okay. This is a link for our free room, 100% free. You do not have to be a member of Trade Ideas to be in our free trading room. The room, is open. Is open Monday to Friday, 9 to 3 p.m. Eastern Time. And I share my screen and I'm live on the mic. And in the email you're getting, you will see a promo code for 15% off the first month only or the entire year of a Trade Idea subscription. Well, man. So yesterday the market closed up 1,000 points, and right now we're down 1,200. So we're in this market that, it swings wildly, 100, 200, 300 points, sometimes in just 5 or 6 minutes. And so it makes it, yesterday we actually, by the end of the day, we had a nice trend up. And so lots of nice trend plays. I would say that today, maybe that is the start of a nice downward trend. This wasn't too bad, but you see a little bit choppy. But anyway, I want to show you what I took a couple of little trades early. I took a loss on, I tried to short the NOV, and I took a little loss on that. And I also took a long DSSI, that was a shipper or tanker, and took a little loss on that one. And I was saying in the room, the BKYI. Now, I was saying in the room that, there it was, the alert was at 164, okay? Actually got stopped out, okay? The trade actually got stopped out. But I said that, listen, if it gets back up to that 164 level, that this could really energize it again. So, there it is. It's chopping around. Now, why did I say that level? Because if you look at it's just a little bit lagging here when I'm doing my video. Hopefully this shows it. Yeah. So look at it on the monthly chart. You see, look at this area on the monthly chart. Remember where it got to before it stalled. It stalled right there, and then, again, this is the monthly chart. So that's why I said if it can get through 162, it may have a shot to start to fill in that void. So, but more importantly, take a look at one other thing that I have been talking about, and that is the re-entry situation with the AI. So you'll notice here, there is a re-entry price. It is automatically calculated because it's nothing highly scientific. It is halfway between the entry and the stop. Okay, 164, 134. Halfway between that is 149. The other two did not trigger, okay, because what has to happen is the stock actually has to hit the stop at some point. It doesn't have to have an exit reason as a stop. Even if this stock, let's say, this is awesome. This is a great short, by the way, 591 down to 525. But if this stock happened to just rip higher and hit 620, obviously, the AI would get out before that happened, and then it came back down to 605. That would trigger it again. But I digress. I really wanted to show you the BKYI. So at 149, there was a potential re-entry for you. So look what it did afterwards. 149, where did it hit? But what, right there? Now, you know what? This actually happened yesterday too. So it did hit 149. I guess 134. I'm trying to see where it would stop out. So it was still choppy. But you know what? The idea was to keep watching it. The reason why is that this had some news, all right? Some kind of a $30 million contract. This is not a virus play. It's not a virus stock. And certainly trading contrary to the rest of the market. So that 149 gave you another entry, even though it chopped around there for a bit, gave you another chance to get into that play. And then look what happened. Now, I didn't get into the play until 160, 168, actually. Right there. I let it clear that 162, 63 area. And then, man, look what it did. It got all the way up to 230. I wish I said I kept all my shares and sold right at the top. Not true. I sold some just before 2 at 190. It got halted also, and I sold more when it came out of the halt at 190, and then it popped up, and then I sold the balance just around 2. So just a tremendous percentage move. But again, another reason why you should watch the re-entries if they do trigger. And that one certainly did re-trigger, and that turned out to be just an awesome. I mean, you know, that's a, well, from 164, actually from 149 all the way up to the top of 230. What's that? You know, that's over a 50% run. So that's why I love these cheap ones. I mean, when they're in play, they're really in play. I mean, this stock is traded 23 million shares. Its relative volume is 1,000%. I mean, it doesn't trade that much usually. So this is traded so much volume. So easy to get in and out also. You know, you don't have to worry about being trapped that, you know, all of a sudden all the volume dries up and you can't sell it. So anyway, that was my play of the day. And certainly I think a lot in the room did the same thing. So I do want to get back into the room, so I'm just going to bring back the capture program, and I can't wait to see what happens tomorrow. You know, if the pattern continues, we probably will have maybe a bit of an update tomorrow. But right now we're down 1,200 points. But you never know. I mean, the market may rally. This is what's happening in this new trading. In fact, let me just show you. I want to show you something. Let's take a look at the SPY. Remember these days? It's not that long ago. It's about 3 weeks ago. You know, these days when the SPY all-time high, narrow bodies, you know, so what that means is not huge ranges in the SPY. A little bit the day after, and then look what has happened since. Look at the width of these candles. Okay, look how wide they are compared to everything else that really preceded it. And that's the sort of market we're in. Now it can be kind of fun. You know, and I don't want to listen. I mean, if you've got a 401k and it's tanking, I'm not trying to make fun of that. But what I am saying is that, you know, when you catch the right side of that move, because I mean, the market's down 1,200 points right now. The market could, you know, tack on 400 points to the positive side, still down 800 points, but that would be a tremendous trend. And so it's a matter of just kind of watching to see what's happening with the SPY. News coming out of the White House, perhaps, like yesterday. You know, they talk about a tax break and all that, and that helped the market. But anyway, if you're a trader, this is a very, very interesting time to be trading, and we'll have to see what happens tomorrow. All right, bring back the well, there it is, right there. There's the capture program. So if you have any questions for me, this is the email address you can use. Link for the free room. I will open the room tomorrow at 9 o'clock. I hope everybody has a great evening, and we'll see you in the trading room tomorrow. Bye-bye.